So
What a racket arcades are, huh?
Oh, insane.
What a fucking racket.
Are you, so we know you don't believe in the funeral business.
I'm on same as arcade places.
Yeah.
Wait. Why are you anti-arcade?
I'm not anti. Look, my kids love them. I take them to them all the time. But like when you think about how much money you have to spend to like play the game, these people are raking in money.
You know how much those cabinets are? Those cabinets are like fucking 10 G's for
Cabinets.
like one of them. The big box of game, you know, that you're playing with the sticks and buttons on.
Yeah, but not like a Street Fighter. You're saying it's 10K for like a virtual, like a game with like a board, like a snowboard or something.
That's probably way more.
How
I mean, like
much?
we looked up the punching machine. You know, the thing that you just punch.
Yeah.
That's really simple, right? You wouldn't think that's that much. It was like $9,000.
But you can get like a Street Fighter arcade game for like $1,500.
You mean like the GameStop one that's like not very good, or
Yeah.
like the one? Yeah, because the
He's talking
industrial
about like
one-
old school arcades,
Yeah,
right? It had
yeah.
like Pac-Man, Asteroid, like all the
So
ones.
look
lined
up how
next
much
to
a
it.
Pac-Man can you?
I
look
had
up-
an arcade birthday once when I was young, and I only
that's
invited
sick.
those secret boys. Remember
here.
that I wouldn't tell people I was friends with?
This is $500 for.
But those are probably
Yeah,
the,
these are not good.
But that one is good. The Miss Pac-Man. Oh no, that's $499.
$4,000.
3,800. I feel like those like basic games are not 10K. The punching thing is
telling you,
different
dude.
because it has.
What about like a
a
pinball machine?
I'm telling you that they get expensive because like nobody knows how to. Number one, you can't just build it. Like if you could say, oh, I'll just build this. I'll put a computer and a little screen and all that. And like technically, yeah, you could build this, but like go ahead and try. That shit's crazy complicated, and then especially to maintain it too.
Yeah, the
If
Sure, a
service
lot
on
of
it.
Yeah,
a
the
lot of
maintenance
service.
for
That
sure.
makes sense.
Expensive.
Yeah, they break all the time because
Wow,
people
pinball
banging on them.
machines are expensive.
I'm telling you, dude,
Can you
it's
look
not
up?
a racket.
But
They're all out
pinball
of
again.
business.
Pinball machine to me is different because it has all these mechanisms in
pinball.
it. Can you look up how much it is to buy the Sopranos pinball machine?
Oh yeah,
My uncle has one in his basement.
he does.
Yeah, 10,000.
11,000.
for a refurbished.
I'm telling you, dog.
No. I agree with you on pinball machines and this, but I remember like going to after hours spots and like shit like that in New York City when like people had arcade games. I remember thinking like this must be $1 million, and they're like, no, we got it for like $2,500.
Maybe back then it was like there was more of a demand, you know, because arcades were kind of popping when.
Right,
when
I
you were a
think
kid.
that's what happened. I think there was a thing where like in the beginning they were super expensive, then they went down, and now they're probably back.
Yeah.
Kind of high up, because I remember there was a time where I was like, oh, you can just like, I remember thinking like rich people have these, and then I remember somebody telling me they got one for like $800, and I was like, oh, it's like anyone could get this. Sopranos pinball machine. Wait, what did you just say? You were like those secret boys?
Yeah, remember I used to I talked about those boys that I would hang out with on Saturday mornings. We were called the Commodore 64 Club, and we would play like computer games and watch wrestling and eat Elio's pizza. But like we never talked about our friendship like at school.
Really?
Yeah.
So when you would see them in the hallways, you pretend like you didn't know them?
I didn't pretend I didn't know them, but like we just didn't talk about it.
And who named you guys the Commodore 64 Club?
I don't remember who came up with the name.
Were you the only girl?
Yeah, it was me, these, and 3 boys
Wow.
that were not, you know,
Not cool? Is that what you're trying
like
to say?
no, they just like weren't friends with like the people that I was friends with.
So how did you secretly plan these meetings without?
I think Hebrew school.
Wow.
I think one of them was in Hebrew school with me. And like we talked about like a game we liked to play on Commodore 64. And he's like, well, you know, Abhishek and whoever come over my house. I can't remember the other boy. Danny, maybe? It was Adam, Danny, and Abhishek. And he was like, you know, Abhishek and Danny come over every Saturday morning and like we play and like watch wrestling. And I was like, that sounds dope. I want to come.
And how old were you?
Like 8, 9.
Wow.
Yeah.
The fucking record must have
And
skipped
so
when
I
you walked in.
I had a like arcade birthday one time, and like just they were invited, and like my brothers,
Wow.
because I was like they'll think this is dope, and these are the people I want to play arcade games with.
I love the two sides of Jamie.
Yeah.
The two faces of Jamie.
It is.
Yeah, you never know.
You
Wow.
never know. I'm like an onion.
I got a little question about that. At what age would you say? You said you met them at 8?
No, we like grew up together. We lived in the same neighborhood and shit. But
Okay.
yeah,
So at what age did you realize that they wanted you? They
Like
wanted you as
sexually?
dudes. Yeah. What age did you realize that?
definitely not then.
No, but you never.
No.
You're saying you never thought that?
Not at like 8, 9.
No, but we gotta say
No.
Jamie's kid is 11. And he's still kind of like ew with girls. I don't know if they were 8
No,
years
he's
old.
all about girls.
Yeah,
Right,
it's,
but-
it's not you're ew about sex because you don't understand what the fuck it is, but like
Right,
you,
I
you
still
know that
don't.
you want to be.
I don't
around
think
girls,
these
you know what I
boys
mean?
looked at me that way. Like I think it was like cool to have like a girl around, but I don't think their minds were thinking sexually yet.
Yes, well, yeah. To be fair, I don't. Yeah, at that age, I don't mean sexual. I'm just saying that like guys just want the girl around.
Yeah, they're
and
probably
like,
eventually you
wow.
realize what you want to do.
I think I
but-
had some sort of awareness, if I can think back, that they like liked that I
Okay.
was there.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm sure there was a part of me that enjoyed feeling special.
You were a little Commodore 60 whore.
Oh, we should make a T-shirt. Me and a computer. That was good. That's my Halloween costume this year. What are you, a Commodore 60 whore?
I love it. We haven't done. Oh, by the way, what age do you stop going?
It was short-lived. It was like, it was Saturday mornings. I think I started doing musicals soon and just couldn't make the...
Could you imagine that first week
remember-
without you? Oh,
I remember pulling it. You know what, though? I have a memory of like maybe a year after we had like stopped hanging out. It was like a snow day and like all the neighborhood kids were like, doing their thing in the snow. And I remember like being with my group of friends and like seeing the three of them like walking around and like feeling like I wish I was like hanging with them.
your true self.
Like it was like like across the street. Yeah.
yeah.
Like that's where I get to be the real me.
Yeah.
You know I'm a nerd.
They really appreciated me
Yeah.
over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's your.
I felt safe.
I texted Cutter the other day at like 10 a.m. We're talking, and he's like, "Yeah, Jamie's sitting next to me doing a 1,000-piece puzzle."
I had to finish it. It was one that I've been working on. There's these puzzles called magic puzzles. One of my closest friends, Kelty, got it for me. And so like there's like straight lines in the middle of it and going across it. And then you finish it and then you move one out and then you build a whole other thing and move it in. They're really dope, but it took me way too long. I was like, as somebody who's like a puzzle person, I was embarrassed how that took me like 4 days.
You know what
Yeah,
we got to
those are
do?
the magic puzzles.
We
They're
got the
dope.
Monopoly card game. We should bring it here one day, and we'll film us
Oh,
playing
yeah.
a game. We'll,
I like
we'll
that
all play a
idea.
game.
I like that idea. She also just got me one of those puzzle boards that you can spin and has drawers and stuff.
I never heard of this.
Yeah. Well, now you know what to get me. I'm a puzzle girl.